Broadcasting from Studio 300, you're watching Poly Playbook.
Hello and welcome to a fresh new edition of Poly Playbook. We're serving up all the hot action, the cool plays, and everywhere in between for Cal Poly Athletics. I'm Monica Roos.
And I'm Alexa Bruington. Let's get right into it. Men's basketball fell short at home against UCSB on Thursday night with a final score of 76-73. Sophomore Gabe Vincent scored 27 points, halting a late Cal Poly rally, giving the Gauchos the victory on Thursday night in Mott Athletic Center. The Mustangs have lost 6 out of their last 7 games after a 5-3 start at the beginning of the season. After Thursday's game, the Mustangs are now 6-9 overall in the season and 0-2 in Big West Conference play.
So now we're looking more forward to getting home for the huge homestand against both Santa Barbara and Long Beach State, two traditional powers, top half of the conference, both of them for the last 5 years.
The Mustangs play Saturday night in Mott Athletic Center against Long Beach State with tip-off at 7 p.m.
Former Cal Poly men's soccer midfielder Chase Minter made school history this past week. He became the program's highest Major League Soccer Super Draft selection, taking number 21 overall by Columbus Crew SC. Minter finished his career this fall, going down in the Cal Poly history books, number 1 in assists, 2nd in appearances, and 5th in points in the history of the school. He was the first Big West player to be selected in Thursday's Super Draft, and he is the 5th Mustang to be selected in Major League Soccer. The last person to be selected was Mackenzie Pridham in 2014. The draft will conclude on Tuesday.
Cal Poly women's basketball starts their 3-game homestand against Cal State Fullerton on Saturday. Fullerton will not be an easy matchup for the Mustangs. Freshman Michelle Berry leads Fullerton with an average of 14 points per game. She also scored 38 points against Portland State in November. Another freshman, Danny Craig, leads a Big Sky Conference in 3 points made. Cal Poly has stepped up their hustle stats as they have won several games with their defense and rebounding. The Mustangs look for success with their home court advantage. They boast a .738 winning percentage at home since the 2008 season.
If we can have more possessions that we at least get a shot attempt, we're not too bad of offensive rebounders. So in some ways, I'd rather come across half court, chuck up the shot, and try to get the offensive rebound rather than just give it to our opponent.
Their first game of the homestand is Saturday in Mott Athletic Center with tip-off at 4 p.m. The homestand continues with Cal State Northridge on January 16th and UC Davis on the 23rd.
The Cal Poly wrestling team is gearing up to host Duke in Mott Athletic Center, a team with 4 nationally ranked wrestlers. Mustang Wrestling has gotten off to a rough start this season, and this will be the first home game for Cal Poly since a 28-12 loss to Drexel on November 13th. But going into a non-conference match and its first ever dual meet against Duke, the team is looking to redeem itself. Cal Poly and Duke are both 1-4 in dual meets so far this season. The first match will begin at 7 p.m. on Sunday, January 17th. Wrestling coach Brendan Buckley says the preparations the team has been making this season should leave them in good shape for the upcoming meet.
Week in, week out, we're training consistently. We're trying to fine-tune some of our wrestling and focus on some areas where we could get better.
7 Mustang seniors will be honored this weekend during a dual meet against UC Santa Cruz. This Saturday, January 14th, Cal Poly will honor 4 swimmers from the women's program and 3 from the men's side while hosting the Banana Slugs at 11 a.m. at Anderson Aquatic Center. The Mustangs have already swept Santa Cruz on both sides during each of the last 3 seasons. Currently, the Cal Poly men's team is 2-1 in dual meets this season, while the women's team is 2-2 overall. This week, Cal Poly will also compete in a 3-day Bruin Diving International hosted by UCLA at the Spiker Aquatic Center that runs through Saturday.
Former Cal Poly and Major League Baseball pitcher Mike Krukow was selected as California's 2015 Sportscaster of the Year. Krukow is a color commentator for the San Francisco Giants. After his junior year at Cal Poly, he was drafted 8th round by the Cubs. Even though it's been 40 years since he competed as a Mustang, he still holds the record for the most shutouts in a season. Krukow also has 25 career wins, which is 4th in Cal Poly history. He will be honored by the National Sportscasters and Sports Writers Association the weekend of June 18th. That's all we have for Cal Poly sports action this week. You can log on to mustangnews.net for continuous Poly sports coverage. I'm Monica Roos.
And I'm Alexa Bruington. Have a great weekend.